Welcome to Queen of Tweet. This is episode 1, titled Out of Bandage. The inspiration for this upcycle is the beautiful Ballman bandage cutout dress, which was on the runway for spring and summer of 2023. And I just love it. This red is a knockout. However, I knew I did not want to expose as much skin as this dress would expose. So I went to my closet to find something that I can tweak. I found this beautiful bodycon dress that I purchased from a company called Venus several years ago. Because of the design, I only need to make a few tweaks to make this a bandage cutout dress. So first, I took a look at the shoulders and decided I was going to cut that area. So basically, I used just a pair of scissors to pinch the fabric in the area where the fabric was thinner in between the bands and just cut that area open. At first, you just kind of cut a little hole after pinching, and then you take the scissors and stick it into the hole and continue cutting from one side to the other side. All you're going to do is separate the bands in the area that you want to expose. So that's all I'm doing here in the shoulder area. So now I have cut through the areas. I didn't want to do all of the areas. I just cut through 3. I moved on to the sleeve area, and I just went through the same method of pinching and cutting through each of the areas to separate the bands on the sleeve. Next, I moved to the waist, and I just cut the bands above the waist. So here's the area here that I am going to cut at. So I just use the same method of pinching the fabric to get to the little thinner fabric area in between the band, and then use the scissors to kind of just cut the hole there. That will allow me to stick the scissors in and continue cutting across. So I did not cut all the way across this area because I did not want to expose that much of my stomach. So here's the result of the upper waist area. Last, I moved on to cut the bottom, and I used the same method to cut in between and separate the bands. This is the final results. Let's take a closer look at the sleeves. After the cut, it created this like waterfall effect, and I absolutely love it. So if you remember earlier in the video, what I did was use my scissors to cut between each band. There was a thinner layer of fabric there, so I cut to separate each band, and that's what created this look. Now let's take a look at the shoulders. So on the shoulder, if you remember from the video, I made about 3 cuts there. And so now they just expose a little of the shoulder at the top. Moving on to the bottom of the dress, I made about 2 to 3 cuts at the very bottom of the dress, not high up on the thigh, but towards the lower part of the thigh. Now this area does not expose much skin, and that was intended. Basically, the tighter the dress is, the more skin will get exposed. This dress is a little big, so it will not expose a lot of skin at my thigh area. Moving on to the next area, which is above the hip. I only made like 2 cuts in this area. I really didn't want to expose that much skin here at the waist. I do regret making the cutouts there. I don't think it contributed anything extra to the look. All in all, I love the way the dress turned out. I especially love the way it looks with my cute little Nanogram Louis Vuitton wallet. The colors match so well that, I mean, it looks like it was made and meant to be together. This whole project was very easy. Any project that doesn't include me having to turn on my sewing machine is an easy project. This makes me want to go in my closet and find other pieces that I can tweak just using a pair of scissors. This was the perfect tweak. I used this blueprint guide for all of my upcycle projects. This guide was created by a fellow YouTuber by the name of Angelina. I will put the link to this guide as well as her channel below. So this is the end of episode 1, Out of Bandage. I hope that this video motivates you to go into your closet and find something to tweak. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, click that notification button to be notified when a new video is uploaded.